What's up, everybody? This is Bree from Young, Saved, and Free, and I'm back with this week's Tuesday Talk. We're going to be talking about this Fantasia situation, child. Oh, my goodness. So, before we even get into that, for all y'all that are new here, welcome. Hey, how y'all doing? For everybody that's been here for a while, welcome back. If everybody, make sure you're subscribed to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video from me. And, guys, what I'm going to tell you is like life-changing. Like, it's so serious. Like, I need y'all to understand. Subscribe to my mailing list. Okay? I keep telling y'all I got some stuff coming, and literally it's coming in a couple weeks, and none of y'all subscribe to my mailing list, so y'all all gonna be missing out. So, and it's free, and I won't be emailing y'all like that. So just do it. Just do it. Like Nike, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So I actually watched all of the Breakfast Club interview before any of this even happened. Even before it like really hit social media like that. And you know, I didn't find anything wrong with what she said. I understood completely where she was coming from. But I kind of feel like it's being treated the same way that whole John Gray Sierra thing happened last year. If y'all don't remember, Sierra posted a clip of John Gray, and it was like, ask God to deliver you from the spirit of a girlfriend, and then, you know, your husband will find you. Something of that sort. I mean, like, you weren't a wife when I found you. You were already a wife before then. But some of you are in the spirit of girlfriend. It was something of that nature. If I can find it, I'll put it in here.
The other side for any of my single sisters is a God. What is about? Where, Lord? Where am I going to be found, Jesus? I've been in here worshiping you, perfect in all of your ways, but I'm still single. Here's what the scripture says. He that finds a wife finds a good thing. It didn't say he that finds a girl that he's attracted to, who he then begins to date, who he then calls his girlfriend, who he then buys a ring, proposes, and makes her his fiance, who he then marries later, who becomes his wife. You're not a wife when I marry you. You're a wife when I find you. You become my wife when I marry you. But a wife is not the presence of a ring. It's the presence of your character. Too many women want to be married, but you're walking in the spirit of girlfriend. Ask the Lord to deliver you from that spirit and carry yourself like you're already taken. And I promise you, when you carry yourself like a wife, a husband will find you.
And everybody was like, oh my God, what is the spirit of girlfriend? And why she, like, how dare she put that up? First of all, y'all asked that girl, how did she end up with a Russell? She told y'all, and now y'all mad. Like, what? I'm not understanding the logic here. But, and I think the first thing that needs to be addressed when it comes to that situation is that a lot of people are upset that he was addressing women. But if you watch the whole sermon, first of all, he was at a women's conference, so yes, he's going to spend more time with the women. But he did speak about men right before that. And a lot of people don't know that because they only saw a 15-second video or a 1-minute video, whatever it was. It was on Instagram, so I'm not sure how long ago. It had to be 1 minute because it was last year. Sorry. I'm, like, confusing myself. Yo, excuse me. It's early in the morning. I literally got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, put my headband on, put some conditioner on this hair, and came to make this video because I realized I never finished making this video when I sat down to do it Saturday. So yeah. So we when people saw that video, they were just, oh my God, I'm so sick of the church attacking women for not being married. That's not what happened at all. But you know, I think people feel like the Bible doesn't address, you know, men enough as husbands. But there are scriptures that address them. It's just churches are majority women. So why would they spend that much time on it? Like, if I want to effectively hit my congregation, I'm going to speak to the majority of the congregation, and the majority of any church is going to be women. Like, that's just what it is. That's how it's been for a long time. So that's why it's important to have men ministry, because that's when you can address that. That's when you can talk about that, because they are going to be the dominant audience at that time, because it's just men. Why would I address the minority in the majority? I mean, that's not to say that they don't matter, but it's just not going to be effective that way. Now, as far as this Fantasia thing, I think the issue is that people didn't like that she said you have to submit. That's not something she made up. It's not. Like, it's in the Bible. Wives, submit to your husbands. Now, what I think the issue is that a lot of people are a little bit bitter about it, because, one, they submitted to someone that was not their husband. Not everybody you're in a relationship with is going to be your husband. Obviously, everybody's not going to be your husband. Two, people don't know what they're submitting to. And three, people don't know the person that they're submitting to. So, the first part of that, not everybody's your husband. You can submit to them all you want to, but if they're not your husband, it's not going to go the way that you thought it was. I used to treat every relationship or every boyfriend I've had as my husband, but they're not my husband. And so that's why it would, like, I would feel so confused, because it was like, God, this isn't what I thought this was going to be. I'd be like, Lord, I know he's my husband. I can't see myself with nobody else but him. But sis, he's not your husband. He ain't your husband. So, even with that, some people I would get in relationship to and I wouldn't know what exactly came with that. And so this one relationship in particular, I had known him half my life, literally. And if I found it very easy to submit to him, I found it very easy to respect him, because I had known him so long. But God said he is not your husband. He's a cancer to your life. And I'm like, God, you tripping. Like, I've known him forever, and he would never do anything like that to me. Lies, myths, and fallacies. All of it. Okay? Like, even though we had known each other that long, there was just, we got along great, but the relationship was not good for us. Every time we would try to, make things work, we were trying to make things work. It wasn't that it was, it was just going to work on its own. It would just be thing after thing after thing happening. So, like, he would lose custody of his child. He lost 2 jobs. I had family issues going on. Like, it would just be like, but we were great apart. But when we got together, awful. It was awful. And I was kind of confused, because I was like, God, I know you hear my prayers. I know that you do. You've done all these things before, because when I prayed for this other person, you did it. Everything that I prayed for regarding him, you did it. So why is it not happening here? You're not listening to me anymore. God said he's not your husband. That's why I'm not listening, because you're not the favorite that hit his life. He has somebody else. He said, I've predestined you to be with somebody else anyway. And that's why the favor was hitting his life and not this person. Oh, okay, God. And so, even still, and there's still sometimes where people, they'll submit to other people and they don't know who they're submitting to. Like, Fantasia, she talked about how with her husband, he kept proving to her that he was going to be the man that she needed to be led by. It wasn't like he wanted to control her and like, no, you can't go here. No, you can't do this. You can't do that. And this is like, it wasn't like that. But some of you are submitting to things like that, and that's why you get so upset when people say you have to submit to your husband, because you're submitting to something that is just not meant for you. It doesn't mean you any good. So I could see why you would be upset, but if he's showing you I have your best interest at heart. If he's showing you, yeah, I'm the head of the household, but you're the neck, meaning I'm not going to do anything. I can't do anything without you. Your neck cannot turn to the left or the right without, your head cannot turn to the left or the right without your neck. You see what I'm saying? That's what she was getting at. But other people didn't understand that. They don't understand that. And loving someone does not mean that they control you. Knowing what you're submitting to is so important. Like, I think some people think they hear the word submit and they just think Little House on the Prairie or something. Or like, I don't know what people be thinking about, but like, I guess when people hear that, they feel like people lose their independence, and that's not the case. I have been watching my parents and my aunts and uncles, who all been married 30 plus years, and my aunt in particular, who I'm living with, I see it all the time. She's like super boss, like boss lady. That is her. But when she come home, she gets into that submissive role very quickly. She can lead others all day, but when she come home, her husband is her leader. It's not that you have to kill every part of your independence. It's knowing when to turn it on and turn it off. And so there are things that she's good at that my uncle's not good at. And so even though he's the head of the household, he goes to her for certain things because he knows that's her strong point. As leaders, you use your followers' strong points to make everything more efficient. And so it's not a control thing at all. But maybe that's just the way I think about it. I don't know. But we can talk about it in the comments. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. And I love you all. Bye.